Have you ever felt like the world just kept saying no? No to your dreams, no to your efforts. No matter how hard you try, it's like every door slams shut in your face. You keep showing up, giving your best, hoping for a breakthrough. But all you hear is silence, or worse, rejection. It feels like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck, questioning your worth, your path, your purpose. But here's the truth. No doesn't mean never. Sometimes it means not yet. Sometimes it's just redirection, pushing you towards something greater than you imagined. Thandi, a young woman in South Africa, trusted God with every fiber of her being. She prayed, she worked, she poured her heart into her dreams, only to face a barrage of closed doors. Why, God? Is it me? Are you even there? Why does it feel like you play favorites? Lost and disheartened, Thandi sought solace in the wisdom of her pastor, a man whose faith had weathered many storms. He listened, then opened his worn Bible, his voice calm as he recounted the ancient parable of the sower. Some seeds fell on the path, he explained, where they were immediately trampled, never to sprout. Others fell on rocky ground, sprouting quickly but withering, lacking deep roots. But some, he concluded, his eyes twinkling, fell on good soil, yielding a harvest many times over. A flicker of understanding lit Thandi's eyes. Pastor Elijah smiled. My child, sometimes those no's aren't God closing doors, but Him clearing paths. Every rejection isn't failure, he continued. It's redirection. It's God's way of nudging you away from barren ground and towards the fertile soil where your true dreams are meant to grow. It wasn't a judgment, it was guidance, a powerful shift in perspective, from why me to where next. Pastor Elijah spoke of the bamboo. For years it grows its roots, unseen, strengthening its foundation. You don't see it, but it's preparing. Then suddenly, it shoots up, growing inches, even feet, in a single day. That unseen preparation leads to explosive growth. Thandi realized her rejections might be her bamboo years, a time for deepening her roots, for unseen growth, for preparing for a breakthrough she couldn't yet imagine. The crushing weight began to lift. Rejection wasn't the end, it was part of the journey. Staying strong when doors closed meant finding new windows, new paths, and trusting the guidance. Her mindset shifted. No longer felt like rejection. It became information, direction, protection. Each closed door wasn't a dead end. It was a divine detour, guiding her gently, though painfully, toward her own fertile soil. She stopped taking silence personally. She started understanding that delays weren't denials, that maybe, just maybe, God was rearranging things behind the scenes. One quiet afternoon, she sat in the little garden behind her house. The sun filtered through the leaves like whispered promises, and the wind brushed against her skin like grace. She stared at the soil beneath her, the tiny green shoots rising from it. This is how it begins, she thought. Growth in silence, blooming in stillness. And then, her phone rang, a number she didn't recognize. She answered with cautious hope. Hello? Hello, this is from Global Dynamics. We came across your application. You applied 5 years ago. Are you still available for an interview? Tears welled up in her eyes, not because of the job offer, but because she finally saw it. The no back then wasn't rejection. It was God saying, not here, not now. I'm saving you for something greater. She felt relieved, better. The questions about God's partiality faded, replaced by a quiet understanding and profound peace. God wasn't partial. He was the master gardener, tending to each soul with purpose. Thank you, Pastor. I understand now. He was guiding me all along. If you're going through your own season of no, remember this. Sometimes the breakthrough comes not when you chase it, but when you're still enough to let it find you. Your struggle is not your end. It's your redirection. It's the preparation for your unique harvest. What no led you to your yes? Share your story below. Tag someone who needs this reminder. Thanks for watching. Save share for inspiration. Follow for more.